Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues and the Batman universe. We are down to the two final figures in my Batman animated series action figure review series. That's a mouthful there, Rob. I said Batman is going to be the last figure that we see. This is my next to last Batman that I'm going to show. This is probably the most accurate Batman that I have from the new Batman Adventures line. This is actually called Gotham City Adventures Batman, aka the new Batman Adventures. Man, that is always so hard to say in this. I have no idea why. This is just a repaint. The original is black, so everything that is blue should be black, with the exception of obviously the bat, of course. This was a Walmart exclusive. The line that Walmart had the exclusive on was called World of Batman. And they used a lot of their old figures, body sculpts of Robin, the standard Robin here, which was actually the old Tim Drake head from Batman Returns. They used the Batman Returns body, and of course they painted the Batmans all these different colors, but they used a Batman and one Robin from each of the molds that Kenner had ever had from this line. And they, painted them all differently in some way, shape, or form. This was actually a 2-pack, and I have the other Batman in the 2-pack here in just a second I'll bring up, just so I can show you the other Batman that came with it. And you're like, 2 Batmans in one set? The other one is okay. The reason I bought the 2-pack was to get this. I'm not sure of the exact year when these came out. It's kind of hard to, since it's a Walmart exclusive. It's in the 2000s. I actually picked this up in 2001. And I think originally when they were on the shelves, they were, I think, pushing $12 or something like that. I got this 2-pack for $4. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And this was the closest I ever really got to getting the Crime Stoppers Batman, or the traditional Batman from the new Batman Adventures. Again, it's the same exact figure. The original was just in the black scheme as he appeared on the show. But I thought, well, this will be a way to kind of get that figure. I did pick up another one, which is really close, and we'll see how I split hairs here with that one. So I do like this. Again, I was never really a fan of the rubber cape on this part of the animated series. I do have a Superpowers Batman. As you can see even here, it's kind of flopping around here. To put this Batman in a Batmobile or sit on the Bat computer, you would have to take the cape off of Batman. And I always thought Batman just looked so weird without a cape, and having him sit in the Batmobile and not being able to have his cape on. That always just bothered me. So I want my Batman to have a cape. As you can see, there's a little hole here. The holes for the crime solvers, or the, like the crime solver, there was a, Robin didn't have it. This was the Robin from that line. He didn't have the hole in his back because he came with a vehicle. But he and Nightwing both had, Nightwing and Batman, let's talk, Rob, use your words, had holes in their back so you could have their cape on Batman and their gadget attached to the back of whatever it was. So that way you could have the cape still on your Batman and have this gadget, but then it made Batman not really user-friendly if you wanted to put him sitting in the command center in the Bat Cave. You'd have to kind of drape the cape up over the back of the chair, and it kind of sat up, and that always just really kind of annoyed me. And I thought, why can't we get a Batman and a Robin with a cloth cape? And I managed, again, like you saw in the Robin review, to get a nice cloth cape for Batman, or for Robin here, that I think he looks so much better with the cloth cape. I thought, oh, it'd be nice to have the cloth cape for a Batman, but this cape is blue, and it's not quite as long. Again, like I said, I have a Superpowers Batman that I did from time to time put on this Batman, but it didn't quite look right, and that always kind of bothered me that this Batman, again, didn't have a cape. I know I'm kind of going on about the cloth cape, but in these figures with vehicles and things like that, giving him this rubber cape, I didn't like. I'm still not a big fan of the hard rubber capes. I think a lot of customizers end up putting real capes, cloth capes on their figures, and it just makes them look a little bit more, realistic in some way. But you can see the gauntlets You know what? We'll do the comparison of the other Batman in just a bit. Again, 5 points. Standard articulation for Batman, can get in a very good seated position. Head does turn a full 360. All that being said about, oh, I wish that he had the cloth cape. I do like this Batman. I do have one more Batman, the final Batman you'll see on this review series. That is my main Batman when I have these figures standing up. And he's kind of, you know, just back just a little bit. So this is probably, you know, it's right up there being with one of my favorites. Again, the blue is not accurate to the cartoon series, but it is accurate to the comic books. So I do like it for that they didn't make this, you know, one of the weird Batmans that we've seen so many on this review series, a purple or whatever, that they at least colored him correct to the comic books that were out currently at the time. So I do like that they did that. I did mention this came as a 2-pack. And this is Night Watch Batman. Kind of an ugly little Batman, but still kind of cool. Again, he's one of those that he's pre-posed, and he has these bat wing things that slide up here. I've actually thought about taking these off and using some of these pieces for my Red Robin custom, because, you know, you can kind of have the Red Robin wings here if I mod them right, but who knows. So this was a complete throwaway figure. This is actually, I think his information may still be on him, or maybe Walmart had him take it off. I think maybe we'll get a date on this one. No, it's probably just going to be a China date. I think this is 1999 is this figure. There was a Justice League wave, and I have Robin from the Justice League that maybe at some point I will show, that they had pieces you could snap on them and they would do, you know, just be some other gadgety things. This was the Batman from that line, but he did have a real cape. But this particular Walmart exclusive, they gave him these kind of wing things. So again, this was the throwaway figure that I really don't care for at all. He is really not on my shelf. He's in a box somewhere, but I did want to show you the 2-pack, and this was the Walmart exclusive, the World of Batman. And this was the last final mileage that the New Adventures of Batman and the Batman animated series got as action figures were out. So this was the end of the run. It was kind of like, well, we'll just kind of put out a whole bunch of different variations of Batman and one Robin and a Joker. And the Joker that they used actually goes clear back to the Tim Burton original Batman movie. They used that Joker in this World of Batman line, and he's painted, you know, different shades of purples and greens. So, kind of wanted to be able to show you this 2-pack. Normally I do a deluxe and a 2-pack set at the end of a review series or a wave. But that's pretty much going to do it for this 2-pack. Again, I thought this was really a nicely painted figure, and it's more comic book accurate. And again, like I said, this was a way to kind of at least say I have an almost accurate portrayal of Batman from the new Batman Adventures until I have my last figure down here. So, folks, we have one more figure to do for this whole entire series. This will be the 48th figure. 2 of these figures came in 2-packs already that I really didn't do actual reviews of, because one came with the Joker and one came with Nightwing, but I am counting them as, you know, figures that I have. So that's going to do it for this figure. Was called Gotham City Adventures Batman from the World of Batman, and you have Night Watch Batman that came in this World of Batman line. So that's going to do it for me. We have one more, folks, for this animated series run. Can you believe it? We're almost there. So, as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues and the Batman Universe, signing off saying we will see you guys next time.